I'm just gonna come out and say it. The Boys in their final season feels like a dud. Well, and here's why I say this. Because they kind of, there's no attachment. I get it. The writer, the showrunner actually said that he likes filler because it gives a chance to give characters more development. But when it's like every time you give them a development, they get killed. It's like, what's the point? That's wasted screen time that you could have been doing for something else. If you were just going to kill them, you could have had the Boys kill them all for. I'm not saying anyone in particular. I'm just saying that if you're going to take people out of the show, make it so that the Boys do it, if that makes sense, rather than Homelander offing his own team. And also, it's like, it really did feel like it became the Soldier Boy show. And don't get me wrong, Jensen Ackles, he stole that role when he was introduced in season 3. But from the moment that they announced Vault Rising is going to be coming out, now all of a sudden it feels like everything, the whole season was about him. And a lot of characters had to take the back seat. One of them being Sister Sage, where this is why I hate how people write smart characters. Like, they end up having to make them dumb and then say, oh, it's because I didn't think about human emotion. Yeah, it's like that. But because The Flash season 4 did it when he was going against the calculator. So it's just one of those things that when you write a person overly smart and like give them no sense of emotions, yeah, it fails because then it makes them look dumb. And that's kind of what's happening with her. And then on top of that, you can only have a Butcher Homelander conversation, and every time they see each other, they say, this time is the last time. You can only do it but so many times. And that's what's kind of like happening with Butcher and Homelander, where it's like every time Butcher has an opportunity to kill Homelander, Butcher walks away. And it's like, I get it, you're saving it for the final battle. But it's like every time Homelander's weakened, and I'm like, if my whole thing is I want to take you out of the picture, and I have an opportunity to do so, I'm just saying, I'm gonna do it. If I can catch you while you're vulnerable, I'm gonna do it. And that's kind of like what they're missing the point with Homelander and Butcher is like when Homelander's sitting there dying from uranium, Butcher's taunting him, and then Butcher walks away. It's like, Butcher, you could have ended it right there. And that's the issue with The Boys, where everyone does a lot of stupid stuff. But not stupid as in, oh, why'd you do that? Like, you were so close. But stupid as in, why would you do that? Not like they snuck past me, or, oh, I let my guard down. No, it's literally something stupid happens that you go, really? For example, again, there's a scene, well, I won't even spoil this season. I'll just say in season 3, when they introduced Soldier Boy, but the season finale, when they're about to kill Homelander, it was Queen Maeve, Butcher, and Soldier Boy. They held him down so Soldier Boy can use his powers. And Ryan pushes Soldier Boy so Soldier Boy hits him back. Butcher gets mad and turns on Soldier Boy. Okay? It's like, instead of being logical, I would have went, well, Maeve, we don't really need you. Queen Maeve, we don't need you. So how about you hold down Ryan or get him out of the room, and me and Soldier Boy will take care of Homelander, and then boom, problem solved. But no, instead, Butcher and Homelander teamed up to fight Queen Maeve and Soldier Boy. It was like, what sense does that make? And the show does that a lot, but they're doing it to save Homelander and Butcher for last. But at the same time, it's like, at that point, it's like, what? Why? What's even the purpose? And then, like I said, and then in this season, it's just, okay, this is a spoiler. If you don't want to watch it, cut it off. I understand. But this is a spoiler. So one of the characters that we like actually dies. He dies in the show. He just died. but they didn't show how he died. We just saw that he was injured. And then we're supposed to feel sorry because he's laying on the ground dead. But it's like, yo, I would have felt more attached if they had showed him all up, like they showed him dying. You can tell he was hurt, but they didn't show it. And then on top of that, he just came out and said, "Oh, I filmed a scene where Homelander rips my guts out, but it was cut." So it's like, okay, so why should I care that you die if they're going to cut it? You were one of the integral parts of the team, and they just like they off camera killed you. And the thing with the boys is they always start off strong. Like the first 2 episodes are always the best 2. No, I'll say the first 3 are always the best 3 where it makes you go, I need to see more. I want to watch. I need more. But then 4, 5, and 6 are always like drag episodes. But it's been like that since season 4. No. Yeah, about since season 4, I want to say it's been drags. Because season 3 was peak. Season 3 was, if they ended it, I would have been okay with that. Like, if it got canceled, I would have been okay with that. But, no, it was just, like, they kept it going, and now it's like, what more can you do? Especially when season 3 was the most, it could have been, like, it should have been over. Homelander was done. The moment they introduced Soldier Boy, and he had that power, it was like, yeah, y'all kind of bit the bullet now. And that's my thing. It's just, they don't know how to keep the story going. And that's what I'm feeling like right now. To where it got to the point where watching the last 3 episodes was a chore. Where it's like, I gotta watch The Boys. It's not like Invincible, where every week I was like, I gotta watch Invincible. I gotta get home. I'm clean. I gotta get clean. I like cook something, sit down, and like every time Invincible came on, it felt like I have to do this, like a task. But watching The Boys, it feels like it's like I'm only doing this because it's ending. To me, that's just how it feels. Because it's like they're not holding my attention. And I like Soldier Boy's character, but there's only so much raunchy conversation you can have before you go, okay, everything that comes out your mouth is a sex joke. All right, we get it. You just want to bang old chicks, and all right, I get it. You had sex in the past. It's like, we get it, but it's like every word that comes out of his mouth is filth, and it's like, it gets played up. And it'd be one thing if it was just him doing it, but then Chemical started doing it, and it's like, all right, okay, we get it. Y'all just want to, like, dirty words. Okay, cool. And it was fun at first, but after a while it gets played out. But that's just my thing, is like, I hope the final episode, which we already know is going to go balls to walls, but it's just, I hope it lives up to that. I just don't want to go down as a show that started off so strong. Like, you know, them shows that when the series ends, you're like, wow, like, for example, Smallville season 10, where Darkseid was a dust cloud. That's what I don't want. I don't want a Darkseid or you supported Smallville for 10 seasons and all you get to see is the S on it. Like, when he's finally in the suit, it's CGI'd and Darkseid's a dust cloud. I just don't want a dust cloud moment when it comes to The Boys. And like, that's all I'm saying. Like, right now it's not sticking, where it's like, it's making me go, man, I'm gonna be sad when The Boy ends. Instead, I'm gonna just go, it had a nice run.